Oh, well, hello there. I didn't notice you. I was too busy reading my Tale of Two Cities with my really awesome sports coat, handmade by Italians. This book, The Tale of Two Cities, reminds me of the Dead Sea.
The Dead Sea? What's that?
Well, young man.
The Dead Sea is a salt lake that sits between the two countries, Israel and Jordan. It is called the Dead Sea due to the lack of life in it. There is scarcely any life here due to the high salt content of the water. The high salinity of the water is due to the fact that the Dead Sea has no outlet. All the minerals that the Jordan River brings into it has no means of getting out, and so it settles into the Dead Sea, increasing the total salinity. Because the Dead Sea has no outlet, the Dead Sea can be up to 6 times as salty as the ocean.
Oh, why hello there. Again. Today, we're going to be doing a laboratory, or lab. To do this lab, you'll need one of 6 things. First thing, water. Thing number 2, a glass container. Thing number 3, an egg. Thing number 4, salt. Thing number 5, a stirring stick or spatula. Thing number 6, a partner to help you out with this lab in case you get in trouble or something falls and you need some help. And the 7th thing you need is a lab coat. In this case, I have an Italian handmade sports coat made by Italians. Now let's get this lab started. Step 1, get the water, as seen here, and dump the water into the container while not trying to spill as much as you can, like I just did right there. Step 2, place the egg into the water. Now go and get a shot of how the egg has sunken to the bottom. This shows how the egg is more dense than the water without salt, and how it is sunken to the bottom. Now, step 3, add some salt. In this case, I'm going to add quite a bit of salt. Now, have your partner stir this. Connor, go ahead and start stirring. You might as well add some more to show how salty the water is in the Dead Sea. Connor, I'll take it from here. Now, let's wait and see what happens to the egg. We need to add a little bit more salt. Keep stirring the salt until it is fully dissolved in the water. It's a key part, for you need the salt to be dissolved in order to continue to do this. Alright? Now bring the camera over here. Let's get a close-up on this. See now that the egg is starting to float in the water and how the tip is starting to get towards the surface. This shows how water is more dense with salt in it, so the egg, which is normally more dense than fresh water, is less dense than salty water. Stop. Oh, hello, again. Now, we're going to be using the information we gathered from our laboratory and the picture that I narrated on to talk more about the Dead Sea. Right now, we're going to focus on the salinity of the Dead Sea and how it affects life in the Dead Sea. Because the Dead Sea is so salty, there is no life in it. The only life that lives in the Dead Sea is a type of algae that thrives in it due to the saltiness. It is the only known life that lives in the Dead Sea. Everything else that tries to live in the Dead Sea is killed. The Jordan River is responsible for the Dead Sea's saltiness because the Jordan River carries down water and minerals and dumps it into the Dead Sea, where the water and minerals are trapped until the water evaporates, leaving behind the minerals, which increases the salinity and mineral content. Some fish that swim downriver from the Jordan River into the Dead Sea, as soon as they swim into the Dead Sea, they're killed, and their body rises to the top where it crystallizes and brines. The dead bodies then float to the shore of the Dead Sea, where some people have been known to find these crystallized bodies of fish. This is why the Dead Sea is called the Dead Sea, because everything is dead.